today we are going to learn about knots which are used by surgeon. They are called as surgical knots. There are three types of knots basically which are used by surgeon. They are called reef, triple throw, and surgeon's knot. Okay. So let's talk about reef knot first. This is a knot which is commonly used by sailors, mountaineers, people who do rappelling. So it is a knot which doesn't slip. Now question is, what is a knot? Knot consists of minimum two throws. So what is a throw? Suppose this is a thread and I am going to pass one end through the loop. So this forms a throw, also called as a half knot. If I put one more throw, then only it becomes a knot. Okay. So let's talk about reef knot. Reef knot by definition is a knot where the second throw is of the opposite type of the previous one. That is the definition of a reef knot. Now suppose, now every thread has a needle end and a tail end, okay, or left hand and right hand. Now today we are going to discuss hand tied knots. In practice, more than 90% we use instrumental knots that we'll discuss in the next video. So how to tie a reef knot? So this is my right hand and this is the left hand. The right hand end either can go behind or can go on the top. Okay, so let's tie a reef knot. Right hand, suppose it goes behind the left one, goes through the loop and it crosses. So every time this crossing, this is called squaring. Squaring makes the knot more stronger. Okay, so in the next throw, because the first throw right hand was behind, now the right hand will go on the top and it will go through the loop and again it crosses. So what I get here, just zoom here, this is called as a reef knot. Reef knot is a symmetrical knot and you can see this sliding of the or gliding of the loops form, and once I tie it, it becomes very tight. So this is a reef knot. Now it has two throws. Now imagine I add one more throw. So in the second throw it was on the top. So now it goes behind again. So I tie one more throw, it forms another reef knot with the previous knot. This becomes a triple throw knot, which is used mainly when we use a braided suture like Reef. Okay. Now